世界を舞台に夢への第一歩と題しまして、5週間にわたりですね、合計48校の世界中の大学をお招きして、たくさんの大学の情報をお届けしております。皆様、ぜひですね、この機会を、いい機会に、留学の情報収集にお役立ていただければなというふうに思います。で、本日はですね、第5週目ということで、マレーシアの大学特集ということになります。で、このお時間はですね、インティ・インターナショナル・ユニバーシティのクフィニーさんをお招きして、インティ大学の説明をさせていただこうと思います。で、その前にですが、海外留学推進協会について少しだけお話をさせてください。海外留学推進協会はですね、主に3つの活動を通じて皆様の留学を支援している非営利団体となります。で、まず1つ目。留学カウンセリングですね。無料で留学の相談を受けたまわっております。2つ目、今日のようなフェアや説明会、セミナーを定期的に開催して、多くの皆様に情報を発信しております。で、3つ目、提携校であればですね、皆様のご留学を無料でサポートさせていただいております。で、この他にも、日本の多くの高校や大学と提携を組んで説明会や講演会を行ってですね、留学の促進に努めております。ね、これからもっともっとグローバル化が進んでいく中で、多くの皆さんが留学を経験して、グローバルマインドを持って、広い視野でこれからの日本を支えていってほしいという思いで、日々皆様の留学をサポートさせていただいております。で、マレーシアの留学に関してではですね、他の留学エージェントさん、留学斡旋業者さんと違って、留学手続きのサポートを無料でさせていただいております。で、こちらによって毎年多くの学生さんのサポートをさせていただいておりますが、当協会ですね、AIRC という認証を受ける日本唯一の団体でありまして、各大学から大きな信頼を得て提携校ということで契約を結ばせていただいております。で、これによって大学からサポート費用をいただくことで、皆様からは費用をいただくことなく無料でサポートをさせていただいているというようなところでございます。で、当協会からですね、間もなくアメリカを含め400校近くの提携校が出てきますので、多くある大学の中からですね、皆さんのご希望に合った大学を探していただけるんじゃないかなというふうに思っております。はい。では、協会の説明はこのぐらいにしておいて、早速、インティ大学のプレゼンテーションに移っていこうかと思います。で、説明中、たくさん質問が出てくるかと思いますが、質問がある際はですね、ウェビナーの Q&A 機能を使ってどんどんお寄せいただければと思います。で、担当者の方のプレゼンが終わった後にですね、質問にお答えさせていただきたいと思います。では、始めていただきましょう。Hi, Queenie. This is the end of for an introduction, so please introduce yourself and then start the presentation.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm not sure whether everyone can see my screen now. It's actually under full screen. Okay, my name is Queenie. I will here to say thank you for Yuki-san to introduce a little bit about Malaysia and INTI Malaysia. And I'm happy here today to actually share about a little bit about Malaysia and INTI International University and Colleges Malaysia. Okay, a little bit introductions of myself. My name is Queenie. Okay, if you can see the details over here, yes, I'm the person in charge who take care Japanese students, Korean students, and Taiwanese students that are actually studying in INTI Malaysia. If you are actually have questions about programs, about your visa, about your admission, yes, I will be the main person in charge to assist you accordingly for your study abroad details or even inquiries. Nice to meet you and selamat petang everyone. 大家好. Yes, this is a little bit about Malaysian language. So yes, let us know about more in Malaysia. Malaysia is actually a different cultures and also multi-races country. So from there, you will see like different peoples or even different language spoken during you come travel in Malaysia. As just now I mentioned selamat petang and also salam sejahtera, that means hi everyone or hello everyone in Bahasa Malaysia. So 大家好 means hi everyone in Chinese, and yes, we can speak in English as well. So when you come to Malaysia, don't worry about language because most of Malaysian we actually able to speak different language. And if you're going into Japanese, yes, some of the youngsters nowadays, that means your friends that are actually same age with you, we might able to speak some certain basic Japanese language as well. Okay, about food in Malaysia, I think you know about nasi goreng, you know about nasi lemak, char kway teow, and roti canai. Yes, this is all the food that actually very, very popular. Most of the tourists come to Malaysia, they will try. Most of the time, when students come in Malaysia, I will bring them to pan mee also. Pan mee is one of the noodles that actually with soup, or you want a dry noodles, you can actually try when you fly into Malaysia. Yeah. About architectures, about tourist attractions, Malaysia is not only having Kuala Lumpur Convention Center as the KLCC, as you see in this picture, we also have island and mountain. Okay, like Pulau Langkawi, Pulau Pinang. Yes, all these places are actually welcoming you to come to Malaysia, not only for study, for sure for travel as well. A little bit introductions about Malaysia. Now we are actually going to INTI. If you know about INTI, we do have different campuses in Malaysia. We have 6 campuses across in Malaysia. We had been started 1986, and now we are actually more than 30 years experience in education. So most of the time, a student will be asking, Miss Queenie, if I come to Malaysia, is it possible for me to get a job after my graduation? Where is the possibility of internship? Okay, we do have more than 450 industry partners. That means companies for you to go for internship. Because why? It's not only internship, because most of our program, we do have practicals, and we do have skill learning from the companies. Like for marketing students, you will be actually attached to company to help them to solve the problem if they want to launch a product. Okay, for banking and finance students, we will attach the students to go for certain bank training. Okay, if you actually in INTI. So this is a little bit about industries partner that we are actually very emphasized on the employability for students. As most of the students also, you ask me, hey, in this case, how many students are studying in INTI? And what are the students coming from? Is it all Malaysian? We do have 16,500 students that currently in INTI, and 2,500 is around for international students. So if you're asking me, hey Queenie, do I will have Japanese friends? Do I have other country friends? Don't worry, because all of our international students are actually coming from hundreds countries all over the world, which means you will meet different country students as your friend. Okay, and one thing that I actually would like to highlight or even share a bit is like graduated students, completed study in INTI students. We have more than 70,000 students that actually completed and graduated with INTI. That means they are actually having a job, for example, or even they actually finish the study and maybe transfer overseas. So this is a little bit about INTI details. And for sure, you will be asking, where am I studying? Where should I go? Where should I select for campuses? Okay, for international students, 3 campuses you can choose. The first one, it will be INTI International College, INTI International University in Putra Nilai. This is a Nilai city. And if you know about Kuala Lumpur International Airport, and you will know that this is actually 20 minutes away from the airport. Okay, just 10 minutes away from the campus, you will get the biggest AEON in Malaysia. And don't worry, all of the things there, especially cost of living, is actually very, very affordable. If you want to makan, that means eat a meal, okay, it's only 10 to 15 ringgit per meal. Okay, so don't worry about the cost of living over there. So the second campus that students interested and most of the Japanese selected is INTI College Subang. This is the Subang campus, which actually located in Selangor area, and is mostly going for twinning and transfer program. Twinning program and transfer program, later on I will share a little bit more on the details, and this is actually around 40 minutes away from Subang area to Kuala Lumpur Center City. That means if you want to go Kuala Lumpur, KLCC area, KL Tower area is around 40 minutes by train. Train is very convenient because walking distance from INTI College Subang, we actually only 10 minutes you can reach the train station. And the next one for international students, and that actually some of them they're actually going for study, it will be INTI International College, Penang. Penang is one of the island campuses. Yes, if you think of I want a beach, I would like to nice food. Yes, Penang campus has the most good char kway teow in Malaysia. So yes, why not? If you would like to have a campus that actually near to the beaches, you may consider in Penang. 3 of the campuses over here, we have different programs. So if you would like to know more, chat with us later to ask about your interested program. Besides that, we do have INTI College Kuala Lumpur and INTI College Sabah, which actually mostly targeted for local Malaysian students. And we do have a college in Putra Nilai campuses as well. So in total, we have 6 campuses in Malaysia. The next one, it will be a little bit about recognizations and achievement. Most of the students, they will be thinking that, hey, in this case, INTI, do we have QS World University ranking? Do we have specific recognizations in the world? Yes, no worries about the programs, no worries about the ranking, because why we actually more emphasize on what you actually learn and where you're able to get a job. Okay, so from QS World ranking, we are actually ranked around 401 to 450 in 2021 this year. And also regarding on QS star rating, especially specific learning, specific employability, that means whether you get a job later on, facilities, and also inclusiveness, we are actually having 5 stars. And also one of the learning platform we do under Blackboard, we actually having certain achievement. This is a little bit about our program with also the global recognizations details. Oh, this is the one that most of the students they will be asking, and also where is should I suitable in the program. We do have university partnership. That means we partner with different country university for you to not only studying in Malaysia. For you to select, maybe you want to do 1+2, 2+1, or even you get 3 years in Malaysia, you will get our partner university certificate. Okay, that means we have partners that actually doing twinning program. Twinning program, that means you study in Malaysia. Maybe later on you want to transfer 1 year to Australia, 1 year to UK, or even 1 year to US. You have opportunity for you to transfer later on to overseas. Okay, we do have University Hertfordshire, Sheffield University, Coventry University from UK. Australia, we do have Swinburne University of Technology. And we do have a US options for you because some of the students love US. Yes, Southern New Hampshire University. Besides that, for dual awards, that means you study in INTI Malaysia, you will get 2 certificates. One from INTI, another one from University Hertfordshire or Coventry. Maybe the next few slides, you will know what is the major you can choose for 2 certificates and what is the majors for you can do twinning program. Yes, this is about twinning program for UK. For UK program, we do have 3 partners that are actually working very, very closely for students. Sheffield University, it will focus on art and design. You can see interior design, you can see graphic design, and you can see fashion design management. Okay, this is more on Sheffield University, 3 years or 3.5 year program. For Coventry University, this is more focused in computer science and engineering. So yes, also a 3 years program. You can do 3 years in Malaysia and you get a UK certificate. Last but not least, for UK, we do have University Hertfordshire, which most of the students interested over here because why? They are actually offer business majors and also mass communication majors. As you can see, the last one over here, event management and marketing. I think this Olympic actually make everyone excited how to organize an event, how to actually promote more on Japan as a tourist places. Yes, some of the students are actually attracted with the program and they actually would inquiry a lot about this event management and marketing from international students. Okay. And next, it will be Australia. Yes, we also twinning with Australia, as just now I mentioned, Swinburne University of Technology. This university, we collaborate in actually 3 types of major. First of all, it will be business. Yes, business, you can see we have international marketing, international business, we have marketing, we have management, and certain area like accounting, finance, or human resource management. And we do have one that actually, I think during this pandemic, the majors is actually very, very popular. We call it as business information system. This is this major that regarding more on data science, data analytics, okay, to analyze what time is more people getting food delivery, what time, when or which of the months or even which of the date in the month people love online shopping. So from here you will analyze when you need to do promotion, when you need to pop up more advertisement for students or even for customers to actually know your brand. So from here, this business information system is one of the trend program that in futures 5 years it will be very, very happening. Computer science as well. Okay, this is one of the program that students asking during the pandemic a lot because people know IT industries, computer science industries, cyber security is very, very important. So from here, we do also collaborating with Swinburne. And last but not least, it will be media and communications. Just now in the previous slide, I did highlight about mass comm. Here, I'm actually highlighting about media and communication. What are the differences? If you're actually interested, maybe you can actually drop us at questions later on. I can explain a little bit more on this because media and communications is a combination of mass communications around marketing area plus business. And also the communications public relation area. But mass communications, it will be focused only the industries of media and communications. So it's a little bit different about the program. So if you are interested, welcome to chat with us as well. And the next one, it will be from US, okay, twinning program also. That means you can do 1+3 or even 2+2 or even 3+1 with our Southern New Hampshire University. Yes, we do have communications, business admin, and also psychology in the major. So this is a little bit about twinning. So if you are going into dual awards, yes, if you can see my photos over here is INTI plus Conventry, INTI plus University Hertfordshire. This is the program that you study in Malaysia, but you're able to pay one price with 2 certifications. Okay, so that means 3 years program or even some of the program will be 4 years. 3 years program, you will get 2 certificates. It's actually quite worth, yeah. Okay, we do have IT, we do have computer science that actually collaborating with Conventry. For University Hertfordshire, we do have accounting, we do have mass comm business, international business, which also very, very popular for international students. Logistic and supply chain management that actually are more related to what you know, EMS, DHL, that actually how they actually plan their logistic that actually for parcel or even delivery. Okay, this is also one very important major in futures 5 years as well. So, and also last but not least will be accounting and finance and also banking and finance as well. So this is a little bit about twinning, not twinning, dual awards. Okay, there's the third type, it will be transfer program. Transfer program, that means no matter how, after studying in INTI maybe 1 or 2 years, you need to transfer overseas. Okay, overseas, we do have different country for you, and we do have different partners for you. 350 partners for you to actually select whether you want to go for UK, you want to go for USA, you want to go for Canada, and also Australia, or even Switzerland, New Zealand, China, and Singapore, for you to transfer later on overseas. Okay, what is this program? This is we call it as American Degree Transfer Program, for you to actually study the community college in INTI Malaysia first. Then later on, you transfer to overseas, US and Canada, or even UK or Australia. Okay, this is something like community college subjects you will be doing. So the concept of this program, it will be you study 1 year in INTI, and you get the credits for you to transfer to American University or even UK and Australia. Okay, and or some of the students, they will do 2+2. For example, those business students, for example, for mass communications or communication studies students. So from here, you can do 2 years in Malaysia, then later on, another 2 years, you transfer to overseas, for example, Canada and also US. Some of the UK, they accept around 1.5 years for you to actually transfer. And Australia as well, it will be around like 1.5 years. So it depends on university. And some of the students also think that, hey, in this case, I want to do 3+1. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible, but it's actually limited into certain major, for example, like business, for example, like communication study and psychology. So not many majors able to go for 3+1. So this is a little bit programs details about specific for our transfer options. And you will surely will asking me, hey, in this case, how I need to save my save the tuition fees, how I actually going to plan my study plan. From here, you can see estimations university programs, and also the tuition fees is actually listed over here. For example, University of Central Oklahoma. This is one of the university I like to go, for example, because their tuition fees 1 year is around 11,000 US dollar. Okay, 11,000, near to 12,000. So if the student studying 4 years in Malaysia, it will be more than 34,000 US dollar. But if they actually started 2 years in INTI, okay, and they continue another 2 years in US, okay, Central Oklahoma. In this case, the tuition fees is only estimations around 35,000 US dollar. This is a tuition fees estimation only. It seems good to if you actually comparing to other institutions, which actually you need to know what is your budget if you want to study abroad, especially in US and Canada. So we can actually calculate for you how much you need to pay, and also what are the estimation costing you need to prepare before you go. So normally I love to actually use this university, Central Oklahoma, to actually explain to my students, because they can see the differences. I study in INTI 2 years is only 10,000 US dollar, but I study 1 year in Central Oklahoma, I need to pay more than 10,000. So from here you can see the comparison for you to actually study 1 more or 2 more years extra in US for postgraduate master's program. I think it's one of the good deals that actually most of our students that are actually coming into this American degree transfer program reasons they want to actually go overseas more years, especially going for postgraduate. So a little bit about the details over here for you to have some idea about our program. Okay, and what are this university I can transfer? As you can see over here, this is most of the university that actually having ranking in US and Canada, and I think it actually very excited when seeing this slide, because most of the students say, hey, really, I can transfer to all this university. If you work hard, if you study hard with good result, we will ensure that we try our best to actually admit you to those universities that you want. But for sure, result and attendance is very, very important. Okay, so yes, this is some of the US and America and Canada university that we are collaborating. Why we have this type of connections? Because we do have the approval equivalency table for students during their study. That means they study these subjects, for example, English subjects or even mathematics subjects in INTI Malaysia, they are able to transfer to our Canada or even US university directly. No need to study again in US or Canada university. Same go to UK and Australia. So we do have this type of equivalency table. That means you do subjects in INTI and you can go for the transfer later on directly. Yes, a little bit about UK and Australia partners is you can see over here. We do have very, very good university for certain program like commerce program and also like science program is all over here. So no worries if you're actually interested for any of the university out of here. We can try our best to actually see whether is it possible for you. Okay, field of study, what are the programs that are actually available in INTI? For sure, American degree transfer, as I mentioned. Okay, art and design program, as I mentioned as well just now. Biotechnology, it will be more to life science program. Okay, if you want to go for biotech, biochemistry, biophysics, okay, this is actually available as well for you to transfer later on to Australia. Business and IT, okay, this is a very, very common module or even majors for all of the university. Pre-university foundation program, okay, this is a foundation program that most of students they will be actually options for this before they go for the bachelor program. Some of the students, if they have good result, they can direct in entry to bachelor program as well. So pre-U is not a compulsory main program for all of the students. Engineering hospitality program, okay, currently in INTI we only have a diploma in hospitality, hotel management and culinary arts. Mass communication, physiotherapy, traditional Chinese medicine, and also our partner Swinburne University of Technology program. So this is some of the field of study we are having. So they will be asking, hey, in this case, international student in Malaysia, how's their life? How's actually their activities? Every year before pandemic, we do have like a international week for students to actually from different countries to share their experience, to share their cultures to INTI students. So yeah, this is some of the photo that students actually doing events and also activity. All of these are international students. As you can see, some of them I can see here. There's one or two is actually Japanese students that actually studying and also completed their studies in INTI. So this is a little bit about international students. Don't worry, you will see a lot of friends from different countries because we have more than hundreds nationality in INTI. Okay, 2022, that means next year. What are the promotional or even what are the scholarship you can apply? Yes, this year on 2021, due to pandemic, we do understand the concern about study abroad. For students that want to study overseas or even want to study private universities, the tuition fees is very high. Maybe my financial is not pretty stable for me to actually go study abroad. But with INTI, your dream to study abroad is possible because why? When you apply with us and you are interested to continue your program in INTI later on, for example, you want to study in foundation and you want to go for degree later on in INTI, you will able to have opportunity directly to apply for free foundations program. Okay, if you actually studying bachelor degree in INTI, okay, you want to continue your master, you will actually get your master's tuition fees waiver as well. So this is a little bit about free foundation and free master program. Okay, for students that did not have IELTS, did not have TOEFL, you will be confusing. In this case, can I join INTI? Can I join INTI program without IELTS and TOEFL? Okay, we do promoting one of the free English placement classes. That's mean for you to study IELTS preparation with INTI first before you go to your degree, before you go to your foundation program. So from there, it's actually great for you as well because we understand if you worried that to pay extra for your study. So a little bit of the sharing or summary how we actually going for the program that you can apply with progressions from foundation to degree, foundation waiver, and also degree to master's waiver. Okay, from the left side over here, as you can see, your foundation is a 1-year program. When you completed your foundation and you are planning to go for INTI degree program, some of the program is 3 years, some of the program is 4 years. So it depends on your durations. If 3 years, your foundation 1-year tuition fees, they will be actually discounted, or even we call it as cashback during your degree program. Same go to if you start from degree program, because some of the students, they able to direct entry for degree. Okay, they no need to go for foundation because they have even good result. Okay, from there, they study degree 3 years and they want to continue master program. That means masters in business administration, masters in IT, information system, or even some of the engineering or education management program. From here, your master's program is actually exempted as well. That means we will cash back your degree payment in your master's. So you no need to pay any tuition fees for your master's, but you can continue your study. So this is a little bit package that actually under free master's and free foundation. For students that did not have IELTS, did not have TOEFL, don't worry, you will get something also, okay? So you will get free entry for English placement classes, or we can say IELTS preparation classes for those programs like diploma, foundation, degree. For students that are going for degree transfer, if you want to go Australia, you want to go Canada, or even US later on, you can options for this free English program also. Okay, don't worry, you will have nothing, you have something. And free English for master's students, and also some of the transfer program like Australia degree transfer program. So this is a little bit about the promotional that actually having. And accommodations, I think this is also students' concern. For students that actually from Japan, most of them, they're actually selecting Subang campus because of the program offering in Subang. This is our collaborations accommodations. It's outside the campus because Subang is a city. We did not have enough space actually in campus. That's why it's outside the campus. Around 5 to 10 minutes, depends on the traffic. Okay, yes, including shuttle bus available, you need to follow the time slot. It's actually, we call it as Grand SS13 Subang. Okay, this is a community co-living spaces for students. The room is something like that. This is a more bigger room. This is like studio room. If you want maybe a master's room or even a smaller room, we have options as well. But it subjects to booking because not every type of room we have. And most of the students, they will be asking, hey, in this case, how much is it? And also what are they included? It's all fully furnished. You only need to bring your luggage bag to check in. We have Wi-Fi in there. Gym room, swimming pool is available. Okay, there we have staff that actually stand by for you, corridor cleaning, but inside the room you need to do your own cleaning. Okay, shuttle bus to INTI. Okay, terms and conditions apply. That means you need to follow the schedule. And last but not least, we have a sharing cooking area for you. So this is a little bit about the room studios. It's including your washroom, and this is a view from the room. Okay, how much is the price? For the price is around Ringgit Malaysia 1,100 onwards. Depends on the size of a room because we do have 3 type sizes of the room. So limited unit as well. If you're actually interested, welcome to contact us to actually book your accommodations when you actually fly over to Malaysia INTI. Okay, I think that's all from my side. Thank you so much. Maybe I will unshare my screen. If you have questions, welcome to type in the chat box or even the Q&A session so we can assist you accordingly. Yep, thank you so much.
Thank you, Queenie. That was a great presentation. Let me summarize in Japanese a little bit. はい、皆さん、インティ大学いかがでしたでしょうか。ですね、大学自体は結構大きな規模の大学で、マレーシアの各州に6キャンパスぐらいあるような、その中から好きなキャンパスで学んでいいよというような、結構 多くの場所にキャンパスを持った学校ですね。で、留学生の多くは、スバンキャンパス、もしくはニライキャンパスというところを選ぶのが、多いかなというところではあるんですけれども、スバンキャンパスであれば比較的マレーシアの都市部、しかも、サンウェイシティというサンウェイユニバーシティとか、サンウェイなんですかね。ラグーンとかっていうのがあるようなところに、比較的近いところにキャンパスが位置しているので、かなり利便性の高いところに学校があるのかなというところです。で、大学自体はビジネスですごく有名なんですけれども、スライド見ていただいて分かった通り、オーストラリアとかイギリスとか、プラスアメリカの大学との提携がすごく多くてですね、インティ大学で1年間、2年間学んで、最後の年はじゃあ違う国で勉強、なんていうふうに、学部学科もしくは学校によってプログラムちょっと規定に沿わないとはいけないんですけれども、最終的に欧米の大学に行きたいって言ったときに、アメリカを含め選択肢が非常に豊富なのがインティ大学なのかなというところですね。特にアメリカの大学に編入していくプログラムに関しては、提携大学のコースがかなり多いです。なので、高校卒業してどの分野での勉強を進めたいかなというのを決めていただいて、で、それに沿って、1年、2年でインティ大学で勉強していく中で、改めてその分野で専攻を決めていただきながら、じゃあどこの大学に行こうかなっていうのがですね、アメリカ大学編入プログラム用の、オフィスがあって、で、カウンセラーがいて、で、相談していただければ、じゃあどういうふうに履修を組んでいて、どういう成績であれば、このアメリカの大学に編入ができますよ、なんていうふうにかなり教えてくれるので、最終的にアメリカの大学検討していただいている方は、スライドでも言ってた通り、コミカレ代わりに使っていただいてもいいのかなというところです。で、アメリカの大学に関してはもちろん費用もかなりかかるところではあるので、そのカウンセラーさんとしっかりお話をされた上で、じゃあどこの大学にどういうふうに編入していこうかなというのを決めていけるというところが、他の大学にはないいい特徴なのかなというところです。で、スカラシップのインフォメーションがありましたね。来年、2022年も、今年のスカラシップ継続されるようです。内容ちょっと複雑なんですけれども、まず、英語力がない方は、英語コースがフリーになります。IELTS のスコアが取れるまでです。で、ファウンデーションコースを必要とする方は、その後にディグリー、学部課程に進むことを前提に、ファウンデーションコースの費用が無料になります。最初は、払っていただいて、学部課程に行く中でファウンデーションコースの費用が3等分されて減額されるというような、奨学金のシステムですね。で、ファウンデーションコース使う必要ないという方は、マスターコースが、費用無料になりますので、かなり大きい特典なのかなと思います。英語ない方がそのままインティで英語を勉強して、ファウンデーションを勉強して、ディグリーまで進んでということで、セットでかなり安くパッケージになって、学歴を取得することができる。もしくは、ファウンデーションいらなければ、マスターまで、取ることができるというのを考えることができるので、非常に、検討しやすい金額とプログラム構成になっているのかなというふうに思います。